In most EU countries, half of the residential stock was built before the introduction of thermal regulations. But building renovation is particularly challenging for multi-family dwellings, where socio-economic conditions often represent a barrier. The only approach is to involve people from the beginning. This is what some families have experienced in a block of flats in Zaragoza, one of the demonstration sites of the European project BuildHeat, which aims to create energy-efficient communities by carrying out district renovations. Before, it was very noisy, cars, buses. Now we hear much less, even 70 or 80% less noise. Furthermore, there is better insulation against heat and cold. Now it seems that the houses retain more heat. This building relied completely on electricity from the grid and had big problems of insulation. New technologies to improve insulation and exploit renewable energies have now been installed. In general, there has been much improvement, very much actually. A social worker helped the tenants to accept the changes, which is something quite innovative in this kind of project. My role as a social worker has been to accompany and involve the neighbours in the whole process of the building's rehabilitation. I explained to them the changes that were going to be made in relation to what they had asked for and what they hadn't asked for. And I helped them with any concerns or questions they had. The upper part of the facade is made of expanded polystyrene for thermal insulation. It has a coat of paint containing reflective insulating nanoparticles that allow the wall to breathe. The lower part has solar panels fitted. Behind it, there is a 12-centimeter air chamber to dissipate extreme temperatures. A facade does not have to be a source of energy loss for the building, and it can even provide more energy than it loses. We can say that it is an active energy facade, one that produces electricity. This device recovers the heat inside the apartments and uses it to temper the clean air coming from outside. An electrostatic filter captures most of the common pollutants. The lower part of the unit is a heat pump. The device is designed to optimize the exploitation of solar energy produced by the facade. The facades aren't built on the construction site but are prefabricated. This is one of the measures taken to avoid too much hardships for tenants. The energy recovery by blocks of flats is a complex process. What we are trying to do with the BuildHeat project is to move this complexity upstream into an industrial environment, where prefabricated systems can be prepared, brought to the building site and installed quickly and painlessly for homeowners or tenants. The project's innovative solutions are being studied in about 100 multifamily buildings in different countries, with the aim of being replicated in Europe.